There's the tank. Looking at it. I saw this little thing. It's like, what the hell is that? There's a snail. It's one of those freaking, I don't know what they're called. Where's another one? One of this one's. So he was hungry. They come out really far. That was weird. Looked weird. Oh, and there's a shell. What the snails I want. He said he wanted to crawl out of the container, crack a shell on the ground, and stays in there. But have no fear. Got babies for these things. The ring will be on the right side on these, where those guys it's on the left, where the top is. There's another, but oh, I just took it out front. I don't like these things, but I guess they're helping clean it up. Day 2. He appears, or she, it appears to be growing a new shell liner. I'm not really sure. But something's definitely healing. We're on day 3. As you can see, the lip of that skin is now getting huge. Definitely healing. Last snail we had did not heal. Yeah, he died. But this guy, here is our albino. And look at right now, she looks very dark. This is how her color actually is. She's really dark right now. She's also about twice the size of all the others we get, apple snail wise. Channel apple snails. These are invasive. But there's day 3. So, it's the 25th. I finally put up my different light. I don't like what we use for the netting up there. We'll still keep that. See my mermaid, she's actually fishing. And that is drooped so far, it's like, you know. So I took it out of the water. Didn't want it actually touching water. Anyway, recently went out fishing with my brother. We found this stuff. Is this a Java moss? Not this guy. That is mermaid weed. I'm pretty sure this is a Java moss of some sort. Maybe, I don't know the different species. I don't buy online, and you can never find them in the pet stores. So I'm going to start breeding my own. I've actually got some more in the back. Anyway, you see the tank is getting very filthy. Very, very filthy. I mean, this has been, it's getting algae again. I thought we fixed this problem because we haven't seen algae for quite some time. Sorry, I went for a run. I'm sore. Moving around hurts. What plants are there? You see the algae at an angle. Okay, anyway. The back. I'm not going to be able to film it, I guess. Unless I do this trickily. So the back, I'm getting angel hair moss of some sort. Damn, I really do need to clean this. Okay. This is in addition to a snail. I'll just clear out. Oh, I got another problem. My tank's bowing. You can see the bow even on video. So I don't want to push too hard like this. I normally hold a hand here while I'm doing it. Anyway. So we will now look right through this little hole I just cleaned. No, too many scratches. Anyway, I'll clean it later. Funny to add that in here. Winter, it's done its thing. We're coming back into the beginning of the beginning of the year, so things are getting warmer already. Anyway, while we're here, snow. This quarantine cup I made him. The thing's even gotten covered with algae. Sorry. Camera angle. I'm trying to get him out. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. So this was born here. Not in this tank. This was born in my pond out front. And the rats, wild rats, like to eat these things. They love them. And these things carry rat lungworm. Supposedly. That's why we don't need them. Anyway, so this is a channel apple snail found locally, caught, wild caught. Not this one specifically, the ones out front are. This thing is bigger than every one I have. And since it broke its shell, it's gotten way bigger. It's grown. You can see where it's actually grown the new shell at the bottom. There's very, very vivid line just under these two humps. And all this, even this line, it grew past that. Those two humps were the breaks before. When it broke a couple weeks ago, you can still see the crack right there. Anyway, so it's grown quite a bit. It's getting so fat it can't even tuck in. I mean, we've been feeding this thing really, really, really well. But here's the thing. It was put in here to help combat. Oh, actually, I take that back. We did that a while ago, but this one, that was like 2 years ago, literally. This one, I mean, I thought all my snails were gone. Cleaned out the front pond. I mean, literally, I have done a whole pond, added the waterfall, added a new filter. The pond has been drained multiple times. And then we found this one. It was also very light colored. You can see how much lighter the body is as opposed to the jet black of most of them. So that was really cool too. Yeah. Again, the mollies are native mollies added with the silver fin lyretail or the lyretail, whichever one's the native lyretail. Now we have 2 new ones. Both of these are females. At least I think they were. Anyway, the fin's hanging low. Anyway, there are 2 different kinds. This one has more of a silver, the flaking gray in it, where this one's jet white. And that's what gave me these with a native male. I got these from one of those. Oh, I take that back. I guess those I used a male, and I had females of these. And these, out of 30, I think I had 4 babies with lyretail, and as you can see how large those are. So those are my genes I'm working with. It's not so dirty. You can actually see white. Every one of their black circles has a silver white circle next to it or under it. It's really hard to see, I think, on the camera. Fortunately, I really need to clean this. I've been working with the monitor more. Haven't been really, the fish have just, through the winter, they've been wintering. We feed them on these warmer days. Today it's like, let's look. It says 70 now, and we're going into 6 o'clock at night. This tank is just kind of gone. Added some of the mermaid stuff that I've recently got. This tank was actually the first tank to break out with the hair algae. This is was a moss ball from Pet Supermarket. Not so sure that's a moss ball, unless they ball them up and literally then it becomes a ball. But for me, it stays loose. My snail eats it. There, now it's a ball. I like to pull it out of here. What did I do with? No, I did put it back on. Okay, so he's back in there. We'll see what happens. I recently put some plants, so hopefully he will not touch those. Hopefully he'll decide to go eat off all that bullshit on the back. Yeah. New light's really producing more algae, so we'll see what happens. Just got to come up with an idea on how to get rid of that hair algae. And snail. Again, today's the 25th. It's been 20 days since it fell. 25. And now it's got a little bit of more character other than just the whiteness. You can see the white on that guy just then. Yeah. So it should be alright. Hopefully it doesn't try to jump out again. Alright, cleaned it up a little bit. Made it look a little nicer. Things kind of in the way. Glass keeps the bubbles from soaking the ground. There's a lot of leaks from those bubbles. And I need to put a layer of silicone so it drips instead of runs back. But anyway, that was an old waterfall. I just put an air tube in it, sealed it up, gave it an emergency hole underneath. There's actually 2 of them. It'll bubble, a big bubble every once in a while when it fills up. Excuse me. So this is an assortment of fish that we have. There's only 1 male. I don't know if I explained that, but there was only 1 male. And that is he. The eggs there that are half scraped off. I did a half-assed job getting those off. You see how it scratches? This thing is old. And this tank, I've had it for probably 20 years. But I got it from somebody else, and I sold it for 200 bucks. And then the guy I sold it to called me, said, hey, it's in my backyard. If you want it, go get it. Yeah, so I went and picked it back up. Said, hey, I like it on my back patio. Alright, snails. Everything in here is caught, or wild collected. Except for a few of the sail fins, the molly, whatever you want to call them. They are molly. But anyway, so that is them. You can see him back in there. Oh, geez. I do not like those little trumpet snails. I hate those little things. There were thousands in here, and I cleaned them up. But now you can see the algae. The algae growth is coming back. That glass is horrible, huh? Not really the best tank for viewing, but it's fun to have, you know, wild setup. So that stuff is getting really, really long. You can see it stringing up there. That stuff will kill fish. They get trapped in it. I believe the apple snail is the only thing combating that. Now, there's little trumpet snails. There's still quite a few, but there's not thousands. Literally, my whole back wall would be covered. Not focusing. There we go. Yeah, so it's really, a lot of this is just having fun. Not really, I don't try to maintenance it a lot. I do let things grow. I mean, you see the back, that's only been like a month. That is just, it's quick. It grows really, really, really quick. But these will be the future generations for my ponds, stuff like that. I've got a lot of the bluefin killifish. I would like to one day get off of these, be able to sell the fish, the bluefin killifish. I really like. This is a larger male. Let's see if it'll focus. There it goes. So this is a larger male. He's not very blue right now. It's been cold. We are actually warm today, but he's not as blue as he could be, or will show to be. Or the red. The red's pretty faded too. There are a couple little ones. I put him in here just because I had a couple males. I was moving around for 2 different tanks, and so I added him in here as well. The female was really teeny tiny. That's one in the corner here. She was tiny when we got her. I put her in here. Anyway, something just to enjoy. Wanted to show it all cleaned up at the end of my video.